Cutler gonna run, and he's gonna get the first down, and then bangs in to the defender Robert Golden. But Golden can't stop him until Cutler rushes for 12 yards to move the change.
Well, they come off this side with the blitz, and Cutler steps up and through. And I'm going to tell you what, you want to get respect as a quarterback in a situation like this. You lower your shoulder, you take a shot. Everybody's talking about quarterbacks going out of bounds and try and maintain.
2nd and 7.
Brandon Marshall should have over 100 receptions.
Cutler going deep for Jeffrey. End zone. Got it!
Well, Alshon Jeffrey spiked that ball and then wisely went and chased it. The kid
then runs.
He wants to keep that memento. Now that is right over the top of both the corner and the safety. Vontae Davis can't get there. Bethea is not in a position to come over and
behind the Bears in the NFC North. 2 timeouts for Chicago. Cutler's going to heave it. And there's Brandon Marshall. He gets out of bounds. 9 seconds to play.
Bears must get to the 45 for a first down. Cutler fires downfield, and the catch is made by the tight end Greg Olsen for a Bears touchdown.
That forced fumble. Bears take over in Viking territory. And Cutler takes a shot for the win. Downfield, and it's caught by a Robichaudou. Chicago wins! And the NFC road to the Super Bowl goes through New Orleans.
2nd and 10, climbs the pocket. Cutler, what a grab for the touchdown by Zach Miller. One hand, snatched it out of the air. Chicago leads.
Watch Cutler drill this football. Oh, what a grab.
Late stages of the 2nd quarter. Coming off a Cowboy penalty last play of the 3rd. We start the 4th with Cutler to the end zone. Jeffrey. Touchdown, Chicago. Gets around Brandon Carr.
Now 3rd down and 5. Empty backfield. Forte in the slot to the left. Cutler will take it himself into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
That's a pretty good finish on that run, because I thought Jay Cutler actually made the wrong cut at the very beginning. I thought he should have gone out to the left right away. He comes back into the middle. Let's see what happens out to the left. He wants to follow the puller, then gets back outside. Jordan Babineau, bad angle.
Fight for the end zone.
Bad tackle.
2nd and 4. We've got bonus coverage coming your way when this one is over. All the receivers out. He dropped the ball. Cutler gets it back and throws to Forte for a touchdown.
The composure of Jay Cutler.
The
low snap.
Their 2 best players come through on the biggest play of the game.
But I think their best player, their quarterback, Jay Cutler, though, staying. He drops the ball, keeps his eyes upfield, and throws just a perfect pass.
Third down and 1. Play action. Cutler. Davis. Touchdown. Kellen Davis.
think that Earl Thomas is going to kind of sum up the defensive performance for Seattle right here. They just, have just been a little bit off all day long, just missing things. He comes across from
a lot of time. Cutler to the end. Oh, one-handed grab by Brandon Marshall. Spectacular. What a catch.
All right, Cutler now looking the long ball. That's Alshon Jeffrey down there, and he's got it. And Jeffrey is dragged down at the 19-yard line.
On 3rd and goal, Cutler being chased and has some room. Dives into the end zone. How about that?
Waiting to see if there's...
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, I've not seen a signal
yet.
I haven't either.
But they did. They must have. They're trying to slow it down right now. We missed it then because it is a touchdown. They're lining it up for the extra point. Just scrambling outside the pocket here. Now going back to shades of the Commodores at Vanderbilt now. This is, you don't want to see your quarterback.
So far this year is early.
The fullback is Tyler Clutch. Play action. Cutler has some time. Cutler going deep into double coverage, and it's pulled in by Hester for the touchdown. 48 yards. He splits Abdullah and Griffin. So they put a fullback in. They have the play fake. Cutler has some time, backs up, launches it downfield. Touchdown.
Well, the first thing you've got to do is stop this pass rush, one of the best in the league for the Vikings. That time, 8-man protection up front, all over Jared Allen, the leading sacker in the NFL, and Jay Cutler takes a step back and lets his guy take off. Abdullah tried to come over the top to help, but he...
Cutler, short drop to the end zone, caught. Brandon Marshall. 3 tonight for Brandon Marshall, a guy who was a game-time decision, who barely practiced this week. Came out with an ankle injury in the game last Sunday in Chicago.
Shape or form on offense.
Cutler rolls it, throws. Hester breaks free. Devin Hester. Touchdown, Chicago Bears.
Yeah, he just double moved the rookie Claiborne and shredded him. Stutter, go, post. And Devin Hester can play. Watch Jay Cutler come out of this fake. Under duress, off his back foot, and just flick it 41 yards for 6. But Devin Hester, watch the route. Stutter, go, get back to the post, and Claiborne had no chance. Devin Hester.
End zone throw. Catch. Did he hold on? Yes. Touchdown. Bears. Alshon Jeffrey.
And 10. Cutler with time, taking a shot down the field to Jeffrey. All alone, Jeffrey makes the catch. Dragging his defender all the way down to the 6-yard line. Well, that's a big play. 74 yards.
Catch a moment ago.
Look for the quick outs or a fade to the end zone to a big receiver.
Looking at the end zone, and it is a touchdown for Chicago, Eddie Royal. What a job by Jay Cutler in the final minute.
Precautionary measure. So two of our injuries today falling into that category.
Cutler moving to his right, inside the 5, to the end zone. And Jay Cutler has his second rushing touchdown today.
He has really played well. He's thrown the ball well, and I've been impressed since early in the year when we saw.
Looking for Marshall. Beautifully thrown ball from Cutler and a touchdown. They can't lay it out there any better than that.
ever.
This
Back-to-back.
might be a blitz. It is.
Cutler to the end zone to Knox, and he has the grab for a touchdown. His second of the quarter. Cutler's third touchdown toss of the third quarter. This one for 26 yards. It was Cromartie again.
Cutler firing high for Jeffrey. He comes down with a touchdown, Bears.
He made up for it there. What a throw and what a catch.
And what a comeback to this game for Alshon Jeffrey.
First and 10, Chicago. Cutler throwing one up for grabs. Alshon Jeffrey behind the defense and makes the catch down at the 5-yard line.
Double move by Alshon Jeffrey against the rookie, Jalen Mills. And it's a good thing Cutler had pressure because he burned him bad.
His propensity to turn the ball over is worrisome.
Second down, firing here, end zone, and it's a touchdown. Zach Miller, the tight end, and an opening drive score for Chicago.
Well, there's that arm talent that has never been denied to Jake.
What 45-yard field goal try? Do you put it up here?
Evidently, they've got an offset back unless they're going to run a trap or a quick draw. That's exactly what they're going to do.
Cutler backpedals, throws down the sideline. Touchdown! Matt Forte had an 89-yard touchdown reception early in the game. He's shaken up at the conclusion of this touchdown to give Chicago lead.
What a jump. Spencer got off the line, and now Ratliff can't get there. Cutler down the middle, right in stride to Johnny Knox.
Third and 12. Polamalu comes in on the blitz. It's picked up deep downfield, turning around at the 22-yard line. Brandon Marshall to make the catch. A huge play. Got positioned on Ike Taylor to the outside off his back shoulder. And Marshall
Playing well and a little luck.
Third down and 3. Bears. Cutler going deep and caught for a touchdown by Hester. Able to just turn around, and the pass was waiting for him. 25 yards. Cutler with his second touchdown throw in the first 4.
Cutler throwing it up for Marshall. Marshall hauls it in, and Marshall gets taken down inside the 5. Big-time play by Cutler and Brandon.
Get out the backfield means the ball's got to come out pretty quick.
Cutler looking around. Touchdown to the back of the end zone to Brandon Marshall. Second completion of the game. Cutler to throw on first down from the 35. Looking for Marshall. Touchdown.
Like we said, you always have to find Brandon.
On third down. Cutler on the move. Gets out of it. And heaves it deep in the area of Jeffrey. Alshon Jeffrey. Inside the 5 of the Lions.
Jay Cutler. Pressure. Throws. Touchdown. Earl Bennett.
Bottom of your screen, and Marshall in a slot. Third down. Cutler for Martellus Bennett, and it is a touchdown! Season starts as a Bear.
Took him to the NFC Championship game in 2010. Look at that throw. Was that catch made? It was by Jeffrey.
It would have been a first down, but usually you expect them to be wide open. Bears very alert. They knew it was coming.
Bears go for the big ball to Knox in the end zone, and it's touchdown Chicago. Knox able to shake off Dwight Lowry, and one play after they take over on downs on a short field, Cutler strikes it big.
First and 10 from the 11, three receiver set, Holmes in the slot. Cutler looking for Marshall in the end zone. He makes the catch for a touchdown. There is a flag. It's against the Bills. That's right.
Number 21. That penalty is declined. The result of the play, a touchdown.
That's what that height advantage comes right into play right there. Jake Cutler.
3rd down and 9. Blitz coming from Arizona. Down the middle of the field for Olsen for the touchdown.
That's a good way to start the game there for Chicago as well. You see the concentration. He knew where he wanted to go with the ball, got coverage, but initially there was nobody open. Even Olsen, who's going down the middle. Adrian Wilson was in a good spot. Now you see where Wilson thought that he had him covered, didn't expect the ball to then be thrown to him.
For this Bears team, if it's Jake Cutler, you know they're going to try to take a shot.
Here he is eluding the pressure, and you are exactly right. Chucking it up into the end zone, and it's caught for the touchdown. Holy cow, Cameron Meredith. And that's why you have to take a chance, David Beal.
Yes, it is. Cameron Meredith has stepped in when White got injured and went on IR for the 2nd year, and he's really emerging and stepping up as a football player. Big target, 6
Throughout the game.
First and goal from the 9, off the play fake. Cutler to the end zone, and Greg Olsen has a touchdown. He took it away from Dimitri Patterson. Cutler from the shotgun on first down. Cutler throws to the end zone, touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey.
He talked about the 4 wide receiver set, Kenny. You had trips to the left. You had Alshon Jeffrey to the right, all by himself. There he is at the top of the screen, working against Josh Robinson. The way he played that, I think he expected Harrison Smith to be there a lot sooner. Not real aggressive on that release.
Making the attempt to try to strip, to do what we do, or we can do to get the turnover.
And Cutler fires it to the end zone, and caught by Knox with a feet in. Yes, they rule on the field. Touchdown, Chicago.
That was unbelievable. It's not only Knox's catch, which is just spectacular. Good coverage by Kason. What are you going to do? Nothing you can do. But Jay Cutler getting the throw off was every bit as great. 1, 2, control, plays over, touchdown. What an adjustment to the football.
Both times, Knox with Kason covering.
Earl Bennett from the 32-yard line on first down. Cutler with loads of time. He fires. Marshall, touchdown.
Divisional games really come down to battles in the trenches. You know each other so well. On that drive, Chicago's offensive line does an excellent job giving Jay Cutler time on all these throws. I thought Rashean Mathis was going to carry Brandon Marshall across that formation, play straight man-to-man. Darius Slay with outside leverage on that post route. Easy throw catch for the touchdown.
Marshall lines up right. Revis is with him. Blitz coming. Cutler throws for Jeffrey. He's got it for a touchdown. That's a good effort by Jay Cutler. The blitz was coming, and he found Alshon Jeffrey for a 10-yard touchdown.
1st and 30. Tough call. Number 33, Cutler taking a deep shot downfield, and a step for Johnny Knox, who's all the way home. Touchdown, Chicago Bears.
4 touchdowns.
Jay Cutler's throw caught on the sideline and out of bounds. Alshon Jeffrey. There's a flag. Jeffrey made the catch and went out of bounds.
4-man rush. And Cutler scrambling. He can run the ball. And he will find the end zone. A touchdown for Jay Cutler. That is one of the more underrated parts of Cutler's game. He is a very good runner.
He most certainly is a very good runner, and you're going to see Matt Forte, who was lined up out there as a wide.
This has been a guaranteed 7 so often to Marshall. The last 9 times they've had 1st and goal. Cutler looking at his 2 big receivers. Now is flushed. Fires to the back. Caught for the touchdown by Martellus Bennett.
That was a touchdown. What?
I thought it was, and now they're telling Jerome Boger that he missed the fact that it was a touchdown.
Watch it, Jets.
The 15-yard penalty will be enforced on the kickoff. Touchdown.
3-man rush. The Jets, Bale and Sheldon Richardson took 2 steps.
His role on this series, that's for sure. 3 straight plays have come to him. Is it a 4th? Cutler down the field. Knox at the 5, bounces off the hit, and is tackled at the 1. There were enough Chargers down there, you would think, to defend it, but Knox makes the play for 4.
Hard to defend it because it's so deep down the field. Jay Cutler, that's why he took so long, Jim. He looked down and he said, okay.
Win and end situation. Cutler going to try and pick it up through the air. And he goes deep. He's got Jeffrey. Alshon Jeffrey. Into the end zone. They're going to mark him just shy.
3rd and a yard, they're going to throw it. Wide open is Joshua Bellamy. Touchdown, Chicago.
5-time Pro Bowler Marshall. 1st down and 10. Forte with the block. Up the middle they come. And downfield he goes, and it's caught. Marshall around Robinson for a 2nd Cutler touchdown pass. 44 yards. And Cutler took a wicked hit as he let that baby fly.
Well, Kevin, he holds it as long as he possibly can. He's holding the safety, and now he just cuts it loose. And he gives his receiver a chance to go up and make a play. And we've been talking about these taller...
2 interceptions, 1 touchdown. 3rd down. Fakes it to Forte. Steps up. Lost it to Jeffrey in the corner of the end zone. And the defender missed it. And Jeffrey caught it for a touchdown. A penalty flag is behind the line of scrimmage. A mistimed jump in the secondary on really just a...
Roughing the passer, number 97 on the defense. That penalty will be assessed on the kickoff and is a touchdown.
How in the world did this happen? Of course,
got to do, Jason Taylor needs to grab him or tackle him before he gets past the line of scrimmage.
1st and goal, Taylor's the running back. Cutler, he can run for it. Cutler takes off. Touchdown, Chicago.
I don't know if it's the field, but when the teams move it, they make it look easy. Nice drop by Jay Cutler.
Green Bay just 2 and 3. Cutler on 3rd down and 3, fires to the end zone, and the catch is made by Marshall for a Chicago Bears touchdown.
Everything that was going wrong for Chicago in the first half has gone right. And you can say the same thing about Jacksonville. They played a very good first half, but they haven't been able to come out and match it here. I mean, Derek Cox was very good in the first half in coverage. He's trailing the whole way there. Just a little double move right off the bat. Brandon Marshall gets on top, and it's an easy throw for Jay Cutler for the touchdown.
Sure was. Chicago 2nd and goal. Cutler, end zone. Earl Bennett, touchdown. Chicago Bears take the lead.
This Jay Cutler, look at him. He was full blitzed inside the 5 3 times in this game. That time he anticipated it. He knew exactly where to go with the football, and he throws a perfect rope to his best buddy Earl Bennett, who's just fading toward the back pylon. No idea what Asante Samuel's doing.
Exactly why. He's 5 yards deep and 3 yards inside. I mean, it's a layup throw for Jay Cutler.
3 timeouts remaining. Cutler looks left, being rushed, puts it up for the corner for Wilson. He's got it for a touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Great throw, great catch, and the Bears come up big.
That was a sick throw by Jay Cutler off his back foot. Putting that ball up only where Marquise Wilson could catch it. You cannot do it any better than Jay Cutler just did it in that situation.
2nd career touchdown for Marquise Wilson. He caught one last year. The Bears have to go for 2 to try and make it a 3-point game.
1st and 10. Going deep again and looking for Jeffrey. Oh, what a catch. What a grab at the 8-yard line in front of Josh Robinson. It's 1st and goal, Chicago. It's the 8th reception today for Alshon Jeffrey.
5th interception of the season thrown by Cutler on 1st down. He's going to take a shot, and Jeffrey has now broken free from Barrett and caught it and goes out of bounds at the 34-yard line.
Makes the tackle. He's in for the injured Wilhoit. Loss of 2 on the play. Cutler rolling right. Now sets and fires downfield, and the catch is made for a 1st down by Alshon Jeffrey. Cutler moving to his right, directing traffic on 3rd down. He throws and making an adjustment, and then the catch is Alshon Jeffrey at the San Francisco 30. Cutler on 2nd down, backpedaling, now throws, end zone, Jeffrey, a flag, and a touchdown. 1st and 15 following the penalty. Cutler with time,